Here in the I button and in description box below, you will get the complete playlist of multiple integrals. Welcome to video number 4, and in this particular video we are going to solve third important problem based on double integrals. Okay, so let us start. But before starting this video, yes, if you go to the playlist in the double integral part, you will in the video number 2 you will find this problem. In video number 3, you will find this problem. In this particular video, we are going to solve this problem. And in next two videos, we are going to solve these two very important problems. Okay. And I'm sure if you go through all the videos solving all the problems, you won't have any difficulty regarding this topic. So let us start with this important problem of double integrals. The question says, evaluate integral limit is from 0 to 4, integral the limit is from 0 to x square, e to the power y upon x dy dx. Here the order is dy dx. Okay, if you see, here we have x square. Okay, here we have x square. That means we can say this is the limit of y. Okay, this is the limit of y. Since we have x square, so we can say this is the limit of y. If this is the limit of y, then we need to integrate this function, that is e to the power y upon x, with respect to y first. Okay, that means we can say the order of integration is okay. Okay, here we have x square, that means this is the limit of y. Here the function is e to the power y upon x. Since this is the limit of y, so we need to integrate this function with respect to y first, and here we have dy. So we can say the order of this integration is correct. If this is the limit of y, then this is the limit of x. If y ranges from 0 to x square, then x ranges from 0 to 4. Okay. First we will integrate this function with respect to y, apply limit 0 to x square. Then after solving this, whatever the required expression is left, we will integrate with respect to x. Then we will put the limit of x, that is from 0 to 4. And that will be my final answer. Okay. So let us start. Let I equals to, we have integration 0 to 4, integration 0 to x square e to the power y upon x dy dx. We can close this because first we will integrate this part. We will integrate with respect to y, apply limits. Whatever the expression is left, we will integrate with respect to x, apply limit 0 to 4. Yes. Here we are going to apply one formula of integration, that is, you must know, integration of e to the power ax dx, integration of e to the power ax dx, e to the power ax dx is equals to e to the power ax upon a. Okay, yes, integration of e to the power ax dx equals to e to the power ax upon the coefficient of x, that is a. Yes, here if you see, integration 0 to 4. Here, if we apply this same formula, here we have integrated with respect to x, but here we are integrating with respect to y. Here, the coefficient of x is a. Here, the coefficient of y is 1 upon x. Okay, this is a very important part of this question. The coefficient of y is 1 upon x. So, we can say e to the power y upon x upon coefficient of y, that is 1 upon x. Again, limit goes from 0 to x square. Now, don't forget to write this dx here. Now, we will put limits 0 to 4 on applying the limit in place of y, because we have integrated this function with respect to y and the limits are of y. So, in place of y, we will put x square as upper limit, then lower limit as 0. So, here we will get 1 upon x, in the denominator will become x. Okay, yes. Now, on putting limits, you will get e to the power x square upon x minus e to the power 0, e to the power 0 dx. Now, we can say integration 0 to 4. This is going to be x e to the power x minus e to the power 0 value is 1. Now, dx. Now we can open this bracket, you will get 0 to 4 e to the power x into e to the power x minus x dx. Again, we can separate this to um, that is 0 to 4 x e to the power x dx minus integration, limit is from 0 to 4 x dx. Okay, here we had two terms, so we have separated both the terms. Now first we have to solve this part. Okay, we have to solve this part, which is, let's say, I equals to integration 0 to 4 x e to the power x dx minus integration 0 to 4 x dx. First we will solve this part. Solving this part, that is integration x e to the power x dx. We are not considering the limit, that is 0 to 4. Okay, you must have heard about ILATE. ILATE. I stands for inverse, L stands for logarithmic, A stands for algebraic, T stands for trigonometric, E stands for exponential. I stands for inverse, L for logarithmic, A for algebraic, T for trigonometric, and E for exponential. Okay, now compare this with this. X is algebraic and E to power x is exponential. So we can say this is my first function and this is my second function. Okay, so integration of this, that is first function, that is x, into integration of second function, that is e to power x dx, minus this one. Okay, minus, here we need to write integration differentiation of first function, that is x, integration of second function, then dx. This dx is for this integration and this dx is for this integration. Now we have to apply a bracket here, because first we have to solve this part, then whatever left is we will apply that for this particular integration, that is with respect to x. Now going forward, here we have x and here we have e to power x, minus dx upon dx will be 1. Okay, integration of e to power x dx will become e to the power x dx. Now this will be x into e to the power x minus e to the power x. This is the value of this particular integration. Now we'll come to this part. Okay, that is, therefore I equals to, here we had limit, that is 0 to 4. Okay, so we can write x into e to the power x, limit goes from 0 to 4, minus e to the power x, limit goes from 0 to 4, minus, coming to this part. Okay, coming to this part, that is integration 0 to 4 x dx. Integration of x dx will become x square upon 2, limit goes from 0 to 4. Okay, the limit goes from 0 to 4. Now simply solve this part, which is very easy. Yes, upper limit, that is 4 into e to the power 4, minus lower limit, that is 0. If you put this 0 here, this whole term will become 0. So I am leaving up to this. Now coming to this upper limit, that is e to the power 4 minus e to the power 0, that is 1, minus, yes, in place of x square we will put 4. In place of x we need to put 4, that is 4 square upon 2. If you put 0 in place of x, that will become 0. Okay, so I am leaving up to this. So on solving this, you will get 4 into e to the power 4 minus e to the power 4, minus minus will become plus, and this is 4 square, that is 16 upon 2, that is 8. Okay, so minus 8. Now solving this, this will become 4 into e to the power 4 minus e to the power 4. This will become 3 into e to the power 4 minus 8 plus 1. This is what? This is minus 7. And this is my final answer. Okay. So we can say what was the important part of this problem is, yes, this formula. Integration of e to the power ax dx equals to e to the power ax upon a. If you see, if you compare this with this, here we are integrating with respect to y, so we will consider 1 upon x as constant. Okay, so we have put 1 upon x in the denominator part. Okay, so thank you so much.